We not going anywhere. We ride, yeah. I remember that song when Charles Tito one time singing DMX song. We not going anywhere. We ride, yeah. And that was what Fonantico was saying yesterday. We not going anywhere. Then yeah, Musa Bello did them back in there. We ride, yeah. Marvin Coin of Long Tone. Yes, we ride, yeah. Good morning, folks. Starting up on a Friday morning. Sometime on Friday become a holiday. It's the weekend edition of Liberia's biggest breakfast show. Yes, the TBS 96 War, the heart and soul of Liberia. This is where national unity begins. Good morning, folks. The love of liberty brought us together. Let justice be done to all. One man with courage makes a majority. It is only by having a lot of proceeding and by every member having the means of understanding it for himself. Oh, yes. Good morning. Two speaker, one house. The local dailies are running this morning. Waking up in a country where you have two speakers, one house. Good morning, folks. Good morning. Welcome back to Liberia's Excellency President Joseph Boyka. I want to announce to you that President Boyka have responded to the Capitol building saga. Yes, we have an audio to that we'll play this morning. Good morning. This is the TBS. That's why you love the show. My name is O'Neill. This is O'Neill Roberts. Maccabee Davis together straight up to 10 o'clock this morning. And interesting there, I'll tell you the jogging power. We'll start our studio chat. Baka, good morning. Let me do your intro. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, O'Neill.
Should we do the Chas Collins thing Friday for everybody? Chas Collins, good morning, Friday for everybody.
Yes, absolutely. And I'm happy today is Friday. Normally, only Johnson Batoma and Nakita Rabos will understand what that means.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yes. I understand also.
Yeah.
Yeah, extend the Friday night. Oh, but yeah. Yeah, the boss gotta take a breathe out, man.
Breathe in, breathe out.
And you eat a show, I'll eat my show.
Give me that, let me eat my show.
Let me eat my own show.
Oh, yeah. I'm enjoying the music so well.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bomb.
No, that brother called you. Remember how I said they can Dennis so Maka go help.
Yeah. No matter what the country will not bring. Well, folks, again, good morning to all of you. It's great we are here this morning to serve you breakfast for the weekend edition. A lot of things happening in the country, but listen to me. You see, this is Liberia. Liberia is our country. With whatever happening in the country, I've listened to some people. They've been overly emotional and made statements that when they go to bed they will regret and say, why I made this statement.
Yeah, on record.
You know, yes. I know how people emotions are boiling over the legislative fight, especially at the House of Representatives. I know how some people may be angry. I know how some people are jubilant and people are making different sorts of statements. But my Liberian people, the statement I don't like to hear in this whole thing is the one people say we're going back to 1989.
No,
we're not going back to 1989. And let me inform my Liberian
people. We are going
people,
to 2025.
Let me inform my Liberian people. When look, the level we have reached as a country, we have been having free elections. In fact, we've elected president when a president is sitting with the vote count stay ongoing. And say, okay, I've lost the election. Congratulations. This is the highest point of our democracy. If we elect people and they misbehave, let me say the way I can say, they misbehave is not any kind of negative word. It's my way of saying when people do something that you don't satisfy with, I can say. When they misbehave, we give them the next election cycle and punish them. How we should punish people in this country.
Correct.
There is nothing that should make us to revert the gains we have made as a country in our democratic tenets. Our democratic credential is highly respected now around the world. So we've had two major transitions, very peaceful, and not a legislative fight, a House of Representative fight that will make us to go back to 1989. So listen to me. If any of our leaders mentioned that we'll go back to 1989, even as a teenager, tell them say we're not going back there. Anybody misbehave as an elected official will punish you in the next election cycle. And let me tell you, if the district or constituent or constituency is very angry, you can raise signature and tell the legislature say we don't want the mayor again to be our representative one more.
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's it. So we're not going back. We're not getting money to back on. We not want to run away again. Our country is sweet. We enjoy our Fridays, and those people, and to us who are outsiders in this legislative fight, those people you see, even in this fight, when you see the interaction in certain places, you get very, you want to go delete your post on Facebook.
Oh yeah.
Believe me. If, for example, you have the opportunity to see Honorable Jan Flomo and Honorable Musa Belede interacting, you get very, you want to go delete your post on Facebook.
Yeah. Someone you get retting.
You understand what I'm telling you? So while some people will have their side as political persons out there, we should do it with caution. These people are colleagues. You listen, the first time Honorable Kofa came from out of the country, in his first press conference, he told the legislative staff, he told them, say, y'all move from between us. Yeah. If you can remember, I still the news clip that I did out of that press conference, I still have that piece meeting. He said the staffers, y'all in the library, y'all move from between us. We are colleagues. We will handle this issue and we'll resolve it at the logical conclusion. So outside of we now legislative staffers also. So if the speaker can tell the staffers to stay off, then what about us in the public?
Back off.
So
stay off.
Let the issue now for me, Onu, even in our studio chat, I'm not going to say more about this issue.
Okay.
I'm waiting for the Supreme Court.
I'll pass through.
Yes, you'll pass through. But I'm waiting for the sincerely, Onu, I'm waiting for the Supreme Court.
For the Supreme Court. Yes. And we must do so.
Yes, I'm waiting for the Supreme Court.
Look.
And we expect, let me agree with Honorable Musa Belede yesterday when he said if the Supreme Court refuses to make a decision on this matter, it means the court has failed the Liberian people. Well, I'm not a lawyer.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I would like to agree because when these kind of critical constitutional matters arise, we expect the final arbiter of justice in the country to make the decision so the Liberian people can, that the Supreme Court's ruling is law. Yeah. They call it precedent. But it becomes law when the Supreme Court made a decision on a particular issue.
So, a lot of you been thinking that President Boykai should say something. The president shouldn't remain tight-lipped to this whole thing.
He spoke.
Yeah, he spoke. In case you don't know, President Boykai has spoken to this. Yes, we'll play it. We will play it this morning on air. So it left for you to analyze it. If the president passed through with it, it left for you, right, Baka, to analyze it. Yeah? But interestingly,
wise man speaks, wise man understand.
Let me wear my tear eyeball.
Yeah.
Kun, Richard Kun and I in the same.
If I was you the money,
I want my tear eyeball.
Who will tell you?
Who will tell you? So, driving around, just around Bannersville Junction, Kun stays in district number 11. All right. And I'm in district 12, district 13, in other districts in the Ganasville building. So around the small city, Michael, I just heard it, Harris sound, just horning, whoa. And we don't have the kind of roads like maybe Ghana, Aricos, and so on. So I just slowed off the road and Paul said the speaker is coming. 30 minutes ago, I was around EAW Junction. The main speaker 2 just passed. Then the motorcyclist stood along the sidewalk. Oh, yes, our country too sweet, man. Yes. Richard Cool now met drivers park yesterday. The speaker man, 10 men in the country is horny.
They allege 10 men.
Then I slowed down. I want to call Bo because nobody will call Richard Cool outside there in Ghana's say Bo.
Yeah, I was hearing some people on the Capitol yesterday.
Yeah, Bo. Yeah, I will call where another. So I'll call you. I said, Boy, you passed by me. Oh. you almost hit me less than 24 hours. Is that how you speed it? Yes, but anyway, today is Friday. Yes, the Breakfast Show 964. His Excellency President Joseph Boykai. We're going to play the audio. He's got his video as well. We'll play the video. He was in Sierra Leone for a 4 days working visit. Yes, and he was concerned what is happening. He spoke on a different platform as what is happening at the Capitol building. You listened to Musa Bellotti yesterday, right?
Mhm.
He said the president should come out, and intervene some way, somehow. So you will analyze it, right? What Broca have said. Let's help the lineup this morning on the TBL. It's Friday. Good morning to all of you following. Well, my name is O'Neill. The show is brought to you by Orange and, of course, the Pan African Bank, the first bank that introduced credit card since 1847. Yes, let's see what we have this morning on the TBS this morning. Um, there are folks who waiting to hear what President Broca has said. Eh?
Mhm.
Yeah, they'll go to Winstar here. He said there is a serious traffic way. Okay, let's see what you have this morning, Maka.
Yes. So again, thanks for joining us this morning. Is the 22nd day of the month of November. This show is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited, the Pan African Bank. Health tips come up shortly with David Coty, who is already complaining about traffic.
Yeah.
That will be followed by the review of the local dailies this morning. And yeah, since promising the media that they will dispose of the rotting rice from Fuani Brothers and K&K, the Ministry of Commerce is reneging on its responsibility or on its promise to carry on said mandate. So we are yet to get any concrete result from the Ministry of Commerce and Industry. So we will talk about that in our studio chat this morning. It is very important that we talk about it at the weekend, because that during the weekend they can take the rotten rest and bring it real life.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. It's Friday.
Mhm.
That's the time they can bring the sport rice
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah.
Yes. So yes, again, has the Liberia Council of Churches given up on the saga at the House of Representatives is an open question
Mhm.
for the Liberian people, for all of us to look at this morning. Two speakers, as COPA runs back to the Supreme Court. Now, people still call Honorable COPA speaker, and people are referring to Honorable Kun as speaker.
Yeah.
So two speakers at the
Okay.
House of Representatives. Where are we?
Hmm.
Where are the wise people in the nation?
Hmm.
This is where we are.
Hmm.
And President Boakai responded to the saga at the House of Representatives. We're going to play you the excerpt. We will all look at it together. What the
Yes.
president
Make sure you download that video.
yeah,
Let's
what the
make sure.
president meant by what is happening is normal legislative politics. We have the he said we have the ability to resolve it.
Yeah.
So
In the Joseph Boyka voice.
the Bible said that normal legislative politics, we have the ability to resolve
Man,
it.
don't jump the gun, man. Don't spin the show. You
Yeah,
put the show start.
sorry.
Yeah, don't be like David Koto
I'm just
watching
guessing
show.
now. Is that
No.
why you say I'm just guessing?
Yeah, Big Brother Abraham Shaw. When you watching show with that Big Brother, you'll be telling what coming happen. I say, bro,
Yeah.
you gotta wait now. I don't care where the show you from.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So and after that at 8:35 to 9 this morning, talk to your leader segment of the show. And maybe around that time we'll just play 5-minute call to the commissioner of Congo Town.
Yes.
They have that centennial celebration coming up tomorrow. Edward Lahai, one of the youngest commissioners in the country, will do that. Yes, just for the sake of Congo Town.
Yeah. One of the oldest area.
Yes. And at 9, we'll bring you sports, entertainment, commercials brought to you by Orange and EcoBank Liberia Limited. 9:15 this morning. We'll look at the MCC scorecard, Liberia scorecard at the Millennium Challenge Corporation 2025. We will have a review what's in the scorecard in terms of passing mark. We'll look at it this morning. It's very important. I've seen a lot of people posting about it all on the social media.
Yeah.
So we'll go find it this morning too and see what Liberia got. How many of the indicators we passed? We need to know. Did we pass the rule of law? Did we pass economic indicator that talks about empowerment and raising people out of poverty? Did we pass protection of human rights, the rule of law? What did we pass? We'll look at the scorecard.
That scorecard, someone told you to like. When you pass it, that big way.
Yes. So in the midst of our country first, and the thing is not just passing the scorecard. Is the board concerned about selecting Liberia? To write a program for grant that the one will like. You remember the White Plains, the Mankafe Hydro, they came for the same Millennium Challenge Corporation grant. Liberia had, was it 257 million? Yes, something around there.
Yeah, when you pass it, you have an impact on the people as well.
Exactly. So yes, in the midst of all country first, look, in the midst of all, let me re-emphasize, in the midst of all, in the midst of the political saga at the House of Representatives, in the midst of the drop in the exchange rate with prices stay up high, transportation fares still the same.
And we're still saying country first.
Country first.
Yes.
No matter what. No matter how your blood is boiling,
Country
let's
first.
consider the interest of the country. You and I know to tote suitcases from one place to another is not easy. In fact, sometimes you can leave it down.
Country first.
Imagine people drinking water that you and I know we can't even wash our hands with.
And in passing through, we talk about the police director are finally opening up. You know, speculation have been going through this Liberia Guinea border, right? That major concern, and the police director has said something about it. Anyway, but let's have difficulty here park along the road for the very first time. Health tip is coming up on the traffic. Can you imagine this? David is going to bring on his health tip. Let's hear what David have this morning. Police, please don't arrest this man. He's coming to do his health tip. Yeah.
David said a driver lesson.
Yeah, everything correct, man. Thank you very much. The tip today: the danger in wearing tight clothes. Stop wearing tight clothes because it restricts blood flow. The restriction of blood flow to parts of your body can cause serious health problems or even death. Blood carries oxygen and nutrients to all parts of the body. This is why many people say life is in the blood. Oh yeah, if the blood is not free to move around, my friend, you will not live. If you don't stop wearing tight clothes or clothing, these things will happen to you. One, tight trousers can compress your blood vessels or veins around your legs, and that can lead to the swelling around your ankles and feet. Sometimes you have swollen feet, swollen ankles. It could be because of diabetes, and it could also be because of tight clothes, tight trousers. You got tight clothes, or you can cause problems. Now, tight trousers or skies can prevent blood flow to your waist and hips. That can also cause trouble. Wearing tight clothes around the chest and abdomen can restrict blood flow or restrict your ability to breathe freely, and can reduce oxygen intake. Around your trouser, you put your trouser on, you hold your waist too tight. Now, wearing tight belts, pants, and skies can compress your stomach and intestine. And when your stomach and intestines are compressed, indigestion takes place. Because digestion, first of all, takes place in the mouth, then it goes down to the stomach for further digestion. Then it goes down to the small intestine for further digestion. But when you tie your stomach, you just hold it tight with tight clothes, belt, skirt, very tight. Indigestion will take place. You will not have free digestion. So don't compress your stomach and intestine with tight clothes. Skin irritation and infection. Tight fabric or clothes can trap moisture and heat against your skin. That can cause rashes and ingrown hair. Ingrown hair is when a hair grows back into the skin. Now, this is important for all of you men. Listen carefully. Men, wearing tight underwear or pants can impact your reproductive health. For example, it can raise, when you wear tight briefs or tight trousers, it can raise the temperature of your testicles or your nutsays. And that can, your nutsays. You talk about testicles, but people are not. I tell you, my own is open book. I make it clear for everybody to understand. Yeah, but we're sitting by your market, you know what you call testicles. I repeat, wearing, if it can raise the temperature when you wear tight clothes, it can raise the temperature of your testicles or your nutsays, and that can affect sperm production and fertility. Oh yeah, so. If you can born sometimes, you can pregnant your woman sometimes. Sometimes it can be because of isosperm, your low sperm count. But sometimes it can be because of tight trouser, tight brief. It can affect your sperm production and fertility. Then the foster mother-in-law now, your man, or you the man, your man, that foster mother-in-law, you got it. Every day she throwing in the house. Foster woman, in the morning she ready to throw in at the poor woman there. Do you think, yeah, it's getting too much now? My son been married for 2 years now. We can't get. I can't even hold my grandchild. My friend, tell your son to go check himself first. The trouble now always from the woman. No, you're going to tell your son to check himself. You're forced to too much sometimes. Remember this. Your stomach is about the size of your fist, where it is empty. When you fold your hand, your fist, that's the size of your stomach. Do not eat until your stomach is full to capacity. No. I will eat today until belly bursts. I beg you. That stomach is not for belly bursts. It will put your stomach, if the belly is too full, it will push against several organs like the diaphragm, the liver, the spleen, and the intestine. That's the thing about it. So don't think that whole thing in front of you that is your stomach. No, plenty of things inside there. The diaphragm is there, the liver is there, and all the intestines are there, the big and the small organ. So our whole big space in front of you, don't say that your stomach is occupying our whole place, so you will either develop or no. That stomach is just a small part hanging up there. All right, so I think that's it for today. Thank you. Let me try to get out of here. Bye-bye.
So where you park here? Hold on before you go there. Where you park here?
Don't let me get in trouble. I will.
What trouble? Every time you're talking, get in trouble.
There you go.
Hey, Barbia, you better go to man for you. All day do your health tip, you can get in trouble. Anyway, yes, so the health tip is the regular feature right here on the True Breakfast Show. Let's bring you the review of the paper as well. What's making news this morning from the print media on 961 The Hot and Liberia? Yes, the Friday edition of the show this morning. Where is this? Okay, let's see if we can get a yeah, so the paper this morning. This is it. This is it right here on the program. Don't go away. The review of the papers. Oh, you got 2 more days to go. 2 more days for your bonus subscription. Yes, yeah. Simon Primo having press conference today. Go there. Go there.
I don't think how many will get a transportation reimbursement.
Yeah. Yes, man. Let's see what's making news for the print media this morning. Yeah, so welcome to the review of the look at the list. Let's start out with the analyst. Yes, the analyst newspaper is our first stop this morning. Together, we can reclaim our proud legacy. Who is this? This is Louis Brown, UN Permanent Representative Designate, RAP Senate Committee. Oh, hi, Rap. Yeah. I love Louis Brown, man. He can mesmerize. Yes.
You're Rap now.
Yeah. Louis Brown said, this is President boycott with including inclusiveness, yes, in the government. Yes. Louis Brown is captured on the front page of the analyst Grapple Cape. Dangerous, disruptive for Liberia's democracy is a sub-lead story. We're saying this. This is Representative Musa Bulletin describes majority bloc news speakership as coup. So this is a coup. It's a modernized coup. Well, Musa Bulletin is captured here on the front page of the analyst Grapple Cape. Supreme Court must act immediately from Senator McGill. Yes, of Mangibi County. Let's go to the back page. The back page, stop fighting. For what? I'm saying, yeah. These mothers don't want to come out and pray for the country. Liberian children face harsh realities. A sub-lead story here. And in the review from the analyst.
Yeah, let's go for the Heritage newspaper. The truth is our God. That's the motto of this paper. It is sold for $40 Liberian. Grab a copy. As Kun elected and sworn in, Kofa stands firm. One house, 2 speakers. Is a question mark right here. A banner headline on the Heritage newspaper. The sub-lead story on the front page. Police inspector visits Lofa amid tensions in Guinea. Gregory Como is captured right here on the front page to the back page as LRA ends National Student Tax Education Program. Ex-LRA Deputy Commissioner urges policymakers and others to incorporate tax education into schools curriculum. Well, former LRA Deputy Commissioner for Technical Affairs, Deconti Kinsaki is captured right here on the back page. China Medical Team Enfield explore public health partnership, where I'm seeing Dr. Dubai Chris Nya standing right in the middle of 2 Chinese, whether they are public health doctors, professionals. They're right here captured. Council of Obama Eyes, LMPA presidency unveils 10 pillow campaign platform. Councillor Bono Vama, the current National Secretary General of the Bar, is right here captured. Oh, but Council had press conference yesterday. I don't know about you.
Yeah, see? We'll tell you.
Okay.
I'm out for fun.
Yeah. Finally, Heritage Justice James out with another hamstring issue.
Yeah. Okay.
James,
James. Yeah. Normally he will play one game, then go for some time. Yes. Okay. Let's have the New Republic. The New Republic is on a newsstand for $50 Liberian. This is Liberia's most expensive paper. What? Alfonso Tue. Yes, $50. Yes. One country, two speakers. That's what is captured on the front page from the New Republic. One country, two speakers. But Kofa says nothing has happened after Richard Kuhn, gave his what speech he did. Inaugural.
Or you call it induction address.
Yeah, induction address.
You want to reduce it small to induction address.
Yes.
Inaugural.
Yeah, inaugural.
Yeah,
maybe the high inaugural board too. Right after the middle of watching one another, the live that came from the Capitol building was not easy. Was that building live? Industrial speech. The live was not easy. We just flip-flopping yesterday. What the Lord make y'all using us? Great. One country, two speakers, but Kofa says nothing has happened. Fonanti Kofa looking with an eagle eye. I love what is captured on the front page. I love the picture Alfonso Tue used for Kofa. Looking. Then Bo the gray hair, I'm not taking our new speaker to looking and say, yes, I'm the new speaker of the house, the 55th. Well, they don't be jealous. That thing happened during your own time. Yes, far from being over. It's a sub-list story here still on the front page from the New Republic. Well, Fonanti Kofa, and two of them for Grand Crew. Fonanti Kofa, Richard Kuhn, Grand says, Grand Crew, he couldn't say Jesus Fonancon, me brave. There are two Jesus Fonancon people, right? Yes, far from being over, as Kofa, pro-Kofa block, takes majority block to Supreme Court. Fonanti Kofa is also captured on the front page of the New Republic. Liberia undergoes AMSAS orders a sub-list story. Western Cluster BCC to provide technical skills for citizens. A good news. Let's go to the back page. Where is the back page? Where is the back page? The back page are from the New Republic. 2 children die on suffocation in Paka. Amen. It's a very sad story. I saw this on the social media. 2 children die from suffocation in a Paka. It's on the back page here. Fear grabs Liberians as 34,000 prisons living with HIV poisons. Hey, Alfonso Tue.
How many person?
34,000.
But HIV is not death sentence.
Yeah, 15,000 in Monserrado, 2,000 in Nimba.
So in Bolivia, I was like,
well, go ahead, Alfonso Tue, did that big?
I have a double row.
15,000 in Monserrado. So you want to take small for them, put in double row. Okay. 3,000 in double row.
I have a man Bagley.
600 in man Bagley. Yes. Be careful yourself. That's all.
Thank God Johnson Bay not there.
Johnson Bay. No, contaminated rest and go to Johnson Bay. Yes. Sanction victims wants U.S. Want the U.S. government to stay out of Liberia's politics. Well, the people I swear I can sell. Sanction victims warn the U.S. Guess who is here? Bill Tuare. Bill, no one don't speak. I don't know. Bill don't talk nothing. Bill Tuare, you don't hear Bill saying anything, but Miguel is speaking. Luka too is not saying anything. All right. So, any review from the New Republic this morning?
Yeah, let me do you the Daily Observer. One house, two speakers. One country, two speaker,
yes.
This Daily Observer newspaper, Wayden Hammer says, one house, two speakers.
Okay.
It's a question mark.
Okay.
Speaker Kofa takes exception, runs to the Supreme Court full bench. Well, if you see the photograph, you see when the Speaker Kofa was inducted, taking his oath of office. But this one is done by the chief clerk of the House. But this one, Bo is done by.
Listen to the Maga. They say Richard Kuhn didn't use the holy power. Is that King James version?
So I'm seeing the two induction happening here. The deputy speaker is doing this one for Kuhn, and the chief clerk is doing this for Kofa. So it's a one house, two speakers. Is a question mark. Speaker Kofa takes exception, runs to the Supreme Court full bench. Is the lead story. Multi-user rail deal with HPX could generate over US 1.6 billion for Liberia. Negotiation document reveal.
You don't know it all.
Senate goes solo on budget hearings process, forced to ignore the conventional joint review process as House plummets in leadership crisis. And finally, on the front page, a COP29 draft document on finance released. Who's paying undecided? Well, what this mean? I don't know. If you get the paper, you will read the details. Chamber of Commerce hosts business dialogue is also on the back page. On the back page, LMBA presidential race heats up as campaign activities get into full gear. Councilor Obama is captured right here on the back page of the Daily Observer News.
The Melha press conference left. Anyway, we don't know it all.
You don't know it all. You don't know it all.
Yes, remember to the next paper, yeah. That thing making me vest. Let's go. Where's the news?
Yeah, so the newspaper turning degrees to legacy. MCSS. The MCSS.
MCSS. MCSS
set new education goal.
MCSS 1.5 million.
And the banner headline on the front page of the newspaper says illegal majority block elects speaker. Big illegal in red. Majority block elects speaker.
In red.
Top UN official expected in Liberia to strengthen peace and security. Well, the photograph is here. Her Excellency Miss Nicola Classy, the permanent representative of Sweden to the UN, is captured right here on the front page of the newspaper. On the back page, assault on journalists condemned. I'm seeing Nyanti Toba of OKFM's captured here on the back page of the newspaper. Presidential candidate presents platform ahead of National Bar Association. Oh, but cancel training. Riverside receive US 24K worth of medication. Who is giving that? Thanks to that institution. Modern RCT lab unveiled at Grand Bassa University. It's a good news for education, and that's it for the news.
Yeah, let's one politics in the National Bar Association. So far so good. The True Breakfast Show. Is it the True Breakfast? The Truth FM interviewed one of the campaign manager of team NIA, team councilor Wifor Alfred Sayer. Yes, okay. Yeah. Augustine Tool, Councilor Augustine Tool was on the show with us. Okay. Pushing the platform why the next bar president should be Councilor Sayer.
Okay.
Team Sayer.
Okay. We'll bring Councilor Obama himself.
What tell you?
He will not say any process. He will come and speak for himself.
Okay.
Members of the bar want to know.
And your level of the press conference. Let's move on to the Independent. Yes, I love the Independent. The front page of the Independent newspaper. Butchering laws. It's a question mark. Yes, it's a question mark as Boyka linked to COFA removal for political dominance. We'll play President Boyka responding to this.
There you go.
We'll play Boyka voice. President Boyka, welcome back home, His Excellency. Yes, he's back home. Yes. It's on the front page. The Boyka is wearing a cap. We agree. I mean, this team done it. Yeah, we agree. Say nothing. You know, the party CDC. Anything you write. Where? What was this guy name? It's a councilor, man. What? A very popular guy, bluff boy in the CDC, man.
So do we agree?
Yeah. No, when he read a long thing, they put in here, come on here.
Yeah,
man. Boka for fun on the right, put here, come on here. We agree. We move. Yeah. So, the president is captured on the front page or from the Independent. Grab a copy and read the rest of the story. Seesaw's politics as capital. Seesaw politics at Capitol. Several lawmakers rescind signing with majority bloc runs to COFA. Yes, yesterday I interviewed Matthew Joe, who said, well, he's not part of the resolution. There are 6 in number. So how can the number reach up to 50? Well, you grab a copy of the Independent. Let's go to the back page. What's going on with the Maritime program honor goals audit? Okay, yeah. Don't be afraid of audit. Maritime program goes on an audit. Well, the head of Maritime is on the back page here of this is Little Light on the back page of the Independent. Grab a copy. Sarah Lung hosted dinner for President Boyka. It's a flashback. It's a Pretoria, yeah. Or President Boyka visit to Sarah Lung. And then the review from the Independent. Yes, the inquiry, we still haven't done the inquiry in Women Voices. 2 more to go there.
Yes, so let me go for the Women Voices. The women voices this morning will do. Let me go for the women voices this morning.
You still looking for it?
Yeah.
Can I hit up with the
I think
Inquirer?
am I close to it already? Yes, I have it.
Okay.
Yes, so the women voices, it says final battle on Capitol Hill. Kofa goes to Supreme Court as majority bloc inducts new speaker. Very good.
Read of Mandamos.
Yeah, I love this. Final battle on Capitol Hill.
Mhm.
Kofa goes to Supreme Court as majority bloc inducts new speaker Helena Sami.
Okay.
Yeah, Helena Sami with this one.
Uh-huh.
We are not exercising a democracy. Councillor Charlene Bromskin speaks on House impasse. Well, I'm seeing the former vice presidential candidate captured here on the front page of the Women Voices newspaper, and obviously we always have the front page of the Women Voices, not the back page.
Yeah, so the last stop is the Inquirer. Yes, been on the newsstand almost 30 years now, or more than 30 years. The Inquirer is our next stop this morning. Rape case in Nigeria state haunts Conte. As he promises, justice will be served. Well, during the confirmation from U.S. Ambassador Designate Ahasa Conte, he told the plenary of the Senate, well, I promised justice will be served of the rape case when I was in Nigeria. He promised them. That question was asked. Well, Hassan Conte is captured here on the front page from the Inquirer, 55th legislature back at Supreme Court. Yeah, there's a movie called Vida Final Battle. What's happening? Yes, 55th legislature back at Supreme Court. Rid of Mandama's fire. It's a sub-lead story here. Let's go to Vama announces transitional bid for presidential. LMBA goes to the pool next weekend. Bodon Vama, his team is captured here on the front page of the Inquiry. You can grab a copy. Let's go to the back page. Stop blackmailing. This is buying journalism. Yes, stop blackmailing. Stop blackmailing. Latinta cautions females. Okay, that female. Okay, some of you can lie and say I got nude picture for you people there. You made people afraid of that. All right, Jill got some nude.
I'm sure that story is in relation to the saga involving the internet
affairs minister. Yeah, so they got some video on the internet affairs minister and this and that. So is that human? Yeah. Yes, the Internal Affairs boss, the face of the Internal Affairs. Where's Mark Jabata in fact? Sorry, hearing Mike. Anyway, yes, Internal Affairs Minister is captured on the back page of the Inquirer graphic copy. Liberia launches first National Students Tax Day. It's a sub-news story on the back page of the Inquirer newspaper this morning. Yes, that's end the review from the Inquirer. Yes, you have the front page, Africa. If no,
the front page is here.
the front page is yeah, and I have one more to go to. Let's do the Verity.
Yeah. Let me do the front page, and then
the front page of
the front page is my last paper this morning. So on the front page, Africa newspaper, government passes half of MCC scorecard for fiscal year 2025, making another stride. Well, I'm seeing President Bouaga capture right here. Wearing a very nice shirt, and on the other side is the scorecard where you see green mean pass, the red mean fail. So that's it. And still on the front page of the front page Africa newspaper, chaotic takeover. They call it chaotic takeover. Liberia majority bloc uses rescinded signatures in resolution to us Speaker Kofa blocks Deputy Speaker Fala from calling votes as pro-Kofa faction returns to Supreme Court. Yes, so this is it. I'm seeing the induction being carried out here in photograph by the deputy, and then Speaker Kofa is squeezed on the other side. Yeah, so that's it for the front page Africa newspaper.
Great. So lastly, it's the Verity. Yes, Kofa out, Kun in is a question mark. Is Kofa out? Capitol building controversy deepens. Well, it's on the front page of the Verity. Contempt in sheriff case. Government fines US 2K. That's 2,000. Well, it's also a criminal code. A George Roosevelt Williams captured here on the front page of the Verity. Let's go to the back page. The back page removes Speaker Kofa and Representative Colette clash for controversy control. James Colette, Papa Colette is here. Mema Briggs declares neutrality and made House of Representative crisis. She's I haven't seen Mema for a very long time. Yes, she's captured on the back page of the Verity, ending the review of the paper this morning. Yes, I mean, Friday took off more than 15-20 minutes reviewing the local dailies. This is what we call the media. Welcome back to the Truth Breakfast Show as part of our talking point. The show is brought to you by Orange Liberia and of course the Pan African Bank, EcoBank, the first bank since Liberia was founded that brought on the credit card. 1847. Yeah, I'm CDC too. So now, yeah, we'll bring out the 1847, the first bank. Today you can run a credit card. You know, watch out. There are more big promotions coming up from EcoBank. Yes, put your money where your mouth is. Where your mouth is. Save of EcoBank. The bank will not run dry with cash. The bank will save your money and keep it. Music don't play in the banking house. You know why? The money needs concentration. So that's why they don't play music in the bank house. All right. Yes, welcome to the show. I know most of you online listening, watching. Once a year, what President Boyka have to say in this whole House of Representatives saga that been going on for a month now. We're going to play that shortly. But let's go to the Ministry of Commerce. You know, sometimes when I see a release come from Enfield, I can wonder. Welcome back home, His Excellency President Boyka. Welcome back home. I great you feel somehow great being back home. All right. You're well treated in Sierra Leone. That's great. All right. Get your attention to Guinea very soon. President Boyka, welcome back home. The Commerce Ministry, you know, when Enfield don't want to do that release, when McAllen doing in the news, I can be thinking, I say, yeah, Mpox, and Mpox. But the media go back and put up this picture. This is our Friday edition. We raise a very, very important issue. There were leaked videos, leaked pictures that came in from two of our major distributors for rice, our most stable food, the things that we eat every day, rice. We don't, Liberian men, don't, you can mean us with everything. Don't get me from Rio, don't get me cassava, but we'll have make rice our stable food, rice that cause problem and brought us brought war into this country also. Who raised this issue? These leaked videos and pictures came out of the Ministry of did I say Ministry K&K Enterprise and Fuani Brothers, that these rice were being rebagged. Rotten rice. Someone says it's not rotten rice, it's contaminated. And guess what? That Monday, or raise the issue, the same Monday, the Ministry of Commerce, while listening to the radio, giving tip off, and found out the information was 100% facts, true in the Liberian way. What the Ministry of Commerce did, they put a big pound locked in the warehouses of K&K and Fuani Brothers. 1 week later, go on the Ministry of Commerce Facebook page. They responded to it. Look, sometimes I can be thinking Liberian problem is the whole country. Go on the Ministry of Commerce Facebook page. They responded, admitting to the fact that there are contaminated rices in the tune of 50,000 bags in these two warehouses, Fuani Brother and what? K&K. So what the Commerce Ministry did, they fined K&K how much? 2,500 US. Liberia, listen, the day we talk about this thing, we won't talk about it, that how the whole thing will finish. No one talk about it again. The same way with illicit mining. They fined Fuani Brother 2,500 US and they fined K&K 3,000 US. And promised us, that was the most regrettable and helpful part about it, Maka. They promised us we'll take the media there. They'll go and destroy or dispose this contaminated rice. Today is 12 days, almost 2 weeks since the IG of Commerce called on the show and said, yes, we'll take the media and we'll go. And the same way when people destroying, you know, drugs.
Yeah, illicit drugs.
Illicit drug, when they're burning it, they carry the team of media there. So how do
you the same way when they just trying to spoil money from the central bank?
Yes, spoil money, right? Yeah, yes. Spoil money. Yeah, this 200 money and the same way. How do you expect us in a civilized country to feel?
For me, I'm afraid whether the rice will not end up on the market in the first place.
That's you, right?
Yeah.
For me, I think I may say some way, somehow compromise. The rice is still in the warehouse. The lock have been removed from the two warehouses. Like, bro, listen. This is why when you're washing the rice, now you see some of the rice green, black.
Some green.
Some green, some yellow.
Brown.
When you wash it, you see the water thing, get a fufu water. So most of the men, almost all of us who don't have time when you do the women cooking, we're not there. Right? These are the things they go through. The ladies, you're hearing me? Am I right? Yes. When you're washing the rice, you see the water. I hate to say it's a tile soap water and it's foaming. The ministry of Madeline that goes there. You are the new face of the Ministry of Commerce. It's a sad thing for our
She
country.
hasn't taken over.
Yeah, but
Like I said, that's her first test and tax.
but the day will stop on this thing.
Mhm.
That's the end of the junior breadwinners.
Yeah. That one part.
The day will stop and will stop. The same way Galfan was fined 30 million for illicit mining. The day will stop. What happened?
It's done.
It's done. And Galfan is now working to the same place in Bodo Kane. So that when I see Bodo Kane saying session, I get me looking at the Oma.
She was talking yesterday. She was talking about market price.
Yeah, the market may all win Senate. The market women have voted for her. Well, when I see Amara sometimes too, I can still be looking at Amara. Yes, because you're supposed to be very concerned. I just want to stop on this, but the Ministry of Commerce are not done well for us.
Yeah, so let's just pass through. You've said that. Again, if you don't take the appropriate action, you leave the public with no option but to speculate. You told us live here that you were working on modalities with, because you said it was interagency stuff. It was not that the Ministry of Commerce was just going to go grab the rice and go and destroy it. These companies will be responsible for transporting it and destroying it, but you are going to provide the guardians along with relevant government institutions, including Environmental Protection Agency and all of that. Again, we haven't heard from the ministry, K&K, Fuani Brothers, nothing. So you leave us with the you leave us to think for ourselves. So for example, if I'm thinking for myself now, I believe that maybe if I think the ministry have taken bribe and allowed the people to put the rest on the market.
Yes.
Because I have no information right now.
Yes.
Why if I start to think that the ministry are taking bribe and allow the people to do whatever they want to do? Why if I start to think that maybe you have destroyed it behind the back of the public or other things? So it is always important to follow up on information that you give the public. Make sure you do what you promised to do. If for any reason it has not been done, provide reasons to the public why it has not been done.
See this, Maka.
I always say that.
This is October 30, right? We talked about this on October 25th, and the Ministry of Commerce responded to this on the 30th of October. This month almost end. You see, on our Facebook page, the official Facebook page of the Ministry of Commerce, responding to what? Damaged rice. Sometimes I think we get moved.
Yeah, so
Let's movement.
Again, we should go to our
let's go to President Boycott.
Yeah, let's just go to
President but this thing is hurtful too, man. It's very hurtful. You know, why is it you're doing this to our own country? The same way illicit mining, you stop any discussion, DSTV, Sakole, Magaya, they keep sending you. It's a package in win.
Tomorrow,
you not see the Premier League. Each time you slow down,
imagine Barcelona will be playing.
Yeah, you playing, you not see it. Each time you slow down any discussion, you know, and that's how it's it. That's how the end of the GL bread block. Anyway, but let's move on to the big one. I'm also concerned about the Council of Churches.
Okay.
Yes, the Council of Churches made an effort. Look, Simon Rees, good morning to you. Some part of this week, they said there was a crisis within the Liberal Council of Churches, and the churches said, well, we don't have no issue, or it's okay. But the Council of Churches, like the gatekeeper also of the society, those prophets, the kings at then was very stubborn. I mean, those who God made king at that time, man, these are all stuff. These are people who even challenging God. But the prophet used to be going over and over and over and over to see how they can resolve this matter. All this legislature, there are some of them that are in your church. They are your church members. They go to the mosque, you know. So why is it you have just slowed down, reneging? You don't want to continue to make effort. See how our country is proceeding. The Council of Churches, wake up, man. Let's move on to His Excellency President Boyka, who went for a 4-day working visit to Sierra Leone, our neighbors in Sierra Leone. You know, normally when you are away from your country, you've been briefed about what is happening. He talked to the podium. I hope you got that video up already. Want to play it up? Please get a cue. You have to check in the WhatsApp. I've seen that already. He talked to the podium, and He responded about the ongoing situation. Then you won't open the telephone line, you analyze what President Barker. How do you mean by that? Yes, yes. Just pause it right there. I want the audio to come through. For those who watching on Facebook to see this, those who listen up to the radio yesterday, Musa Belete said, I think it's about time that President Barker needs to say something. So President Barker said something, what he was passing through, but he have responded to this. This is His Excellency, the President of the Republic of Liberia. We tell to bring on this video, yes, because now we have two speaker, one country, right? Now the headline, waiting how on them post there, two speaker, one country. Are you said to go? Let's put it. Listen up to President Boykai, at least making mention of all the saga at the Capitol building. Okay, he said downloading. Yes, you have to play this. Give it a play. Yeah, I mean, you haven't done this. Give this. Press play.
Welcome from yesterday up to today. And I want to say to all of you here that while you are here, whether you commit yourself to remaining a human citizen or whatever, you're part of us. And we have an open society where your suggestions play a good role, and whatever you say constructively, it will add to who we believe we are a democratic community. I don't think you should be worried about the situation back home. There's a normal legislative process. It's not the first time that
Just come back. Yes.
Issue.
You have no reason to worry.
For what is happening
Back home, what is happening back home? You have no reason to worry. This is a political
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Let's get this a play. Let's go back. Go ahead.
it's not the first time that such
No, you have to carry back a little bit. Turning up, man. Let's go
A little bit.
carry back a little
Yeah,
bit.
yeah, right
Yes,
right there.
yes. Look,
community. I don't think you should be worried about the situation back home. There's a normal legislative process. It's not the first time that such issues, but we are capable of handling them.
this is not.
Capable.
You go back a little bit. This is not the first time. Meaning that while with this Edwin Snow, Alex Tyler,
even George Dwyer.
Yes, there are a couple of names. Under the time of Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, we have to enjoy the broadcast this morning. This is the TV. If I would the only person station playing this here in Buckeye, people should respond. Respond. This is not the first time. So give it a play again. We'll come back with it. Alice says that you respond. Give it a play again. This is not the first time.
It's not the first time that such issues, but we are capable of handling them. Capable of making sure that our country continue to move in the right direction. So I want to say to all of you, on behalf of our delegation, that we are here just to say thank you to you and to assure you that Liberia is strong. Liberia remains a democratic country, a country that plays a leadership role within this region. And want to also
The rest of
thank
it.
you for the display of all your
So let's roll back a little bit. So this have happened, Lucini Camara from 1997 to when 1997. Back, let's read this through. Some of the speakers, some of them lasted for only 1 year. Yes, take your time, pause that video. We're gonna give you a playback. Those who are served for the speakership in the house, yes, take it from 1984.
1984 to
Yes.
to that. Oh, that. But I want you.
Yeah, some people you would have made some people made 6 months.
1984 to 1984. Gelato Nicolas Podia. Yes, Nicolas Podia. I know that one. I request Nini Podia now. And we have Samuel Hill 1986 to 1990. That is 4 years. Bismarck Koyon from 1992 to 1993, 1 year. Maurice Duclé, 1994 to 97, that's 3 years. Lucini Camara, 1997 to 97, that's the just in 1 year space, maybe a couple of months.
So those of you who say Manigo Man had never become speaker before, we're going back. So I mean, you hear more of these names, right? Yeah. Go ahead.
97 to 97. Nyondwe Mokomona.
Yes, Mokomona.
Yes.
They were called the former best friend.
That was 3 years, 97 to 2003. George Dewey, 2003 to 2005. George Kokor, 2005 to 2006. Erin Snow, 2006 to 2007. That just in the space of 1 year. Yeah. Alex Tyler, 2007 to 2016. But Tyler stayed home.
Yeah. Nukwe. After Tyler.
James Emmanuel Nukwe, 16 to 18. That's 2 years. Buffer Chambers successfully completed his term. 2018 to 2024. Jonathan Fonadi Kofa, 2024 question mark.
Yeah.
Richard Nambwekun, 2024 question mark.
Question mark. We start right there.
One house, two speakers.
Yeah, one house. Yeah, so Lucini Camara too, they only go 1 year old, 1997, 1997.
Yeah.
Maurice Duclé too, 1994, 1997. So let's get to the final play now, get some reaction from the public. This is where His Excellency says it's a normal thing. It's a normal thing. Ellen Johnson too have been doing this back and forth. Let's get this another play. Yes, do this. Let's do it.
Be worried about the situation back home. That's a normal legislative process. It's not the first time that there are such issues, but we are capable of handling them, capable of making sure that our country continue to move in the right direction. So I want to say to all of you, on behalf of our delegation, that we are here just to say thank you to you and to assure you that Nigeria is strong. Nigeria remains a democratic country, a country that plays a leadership role within this region. And also, thank you for the display.
Thank you. Again, I don't know what kind of a response I will give, but the president, like other people are seeing, some people are overly zealous about this issue, but other people believe, well, this is normal political fight, especially at the legislature. Like the president said, the country has the ability to resolve it. He believes this is a normal legislative political thing that happens all the time, and he mentioned this is not the first time. And then we listed people who are being speaker, those who were moved, some were pressured to resign, even though the court even ruled in their favor.
Yeah.
Because even if the court ruled in your favor and you still do not have the will of the majority to lead them, sometimes it becomes difficult to lead. So sometimes you just look at it and just step aside. So these are some of the issues that are happening. But in the case of Kofa wants to say, well, this is what it should be. It should not always be this way. So circumventing the law and prioritizing politics over legality is something that he said over the period of time that he's trying to erase. He said, quote, I'm standing on the side of the law. That's what he said over the period of time. So yes, this is the president's initial reaction to what's happening. He said people outside of Liberia should not worry about what's happening in Monrovia.
He made a statement when he was in Sierra Leone.
Yes. He made a statement in Sierra Leone. I think on yesterday, right?
Yes, just before his arrival.
In Kinema.
In Kinema.
Yeah, I think
yes.
So he thinks this is something that people outside of Liberia should not worry about. But do you think people should not worry about it?
Yeah, you should worry. But again, I think the reason why the president is saying that, if you listen to Musa Balete, what he said, for all indication, the president may not have on hand or doesn't have on hand in the removal of the speaker, right? But it's about time now for him to come out and play his part. Yes, I mean we can go back to what Musa said yesterday during the 10-15 minutes podcast yesterday. He said that. Okay. But it doesn't go for our country now. if Richard is driving this morning with a brand new car, the same car of Speaker Kofa,
Mhm.
it was well organized.
Yeah.
Yeah, so two of them, I didn't carry the same lesson plate. I mean,
No, I didn't
look,
see. I didn't see plate on the one that was.
then the
carrying
police will
phone.
pull it over. Then
That police time, yeah,
the whole
no.
project do not fair, man. Yeah, no, but yeah.
Yeah,
the-
so Jible Yinsa, good morning. Thank you, sir. Honorable Nicholas Podia became speaker. He says after he was appointed speaker after the death of VP Thomas G. Wesen. Okay, thank you. History.
yeah, but the police too. I mean, I'm concerned, man. Two lesson plates. If yes,
No, I didn't see plate. Understand anything? No,
let go back.
no plate on
on
Convigo, yeah.
Vigo.
Yeah, no.
Then
no
a
plate
Vigo
yet.
will be packed.
Blood in the people eye. You park the
Yeah,
motor,
yeah, but police pulled me over yesterday. So yeah, but let's get a line
but
activated.
you're not in battle speaker and you are speaker. You're not controversial speaker. You're not alleged speaker.
Yeah, if the police pull that vehicle over, come on, just put the glass, and this is where how would you call them?
How not get them in again? Call people alleged speaker.
And less speaker. The police will say sorry, carry on. Then it's Kofa is driving through and reach around Vamuma. If no lesson plate too, he puts the windshield down. He said, "This is where they in battle speaker." Anyway, yes, but this is not good for our country. Yes, this is not good for our country. Let's get the lines activated. You've been listening to us. It's 3 minutes up to 9 o'clock. This is the True Breakfast Show. My name is O'Neill, along with Maka this morning. 777-285-961
and 0770-202579. Women, call to and make your point. This line is for you. Yes.
Yeah. Let's get the first caller coming through this morning. Yes, the lines ringing back and forth. The first call coming through.
Just make sure you stay away from your monitor so we can get that kind of feedback. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, sir.
Go ahead.
This is someone I'm calling from Christiana.
Mm.
You see, what is unfolding, sometimes people will take it lightly, but it's serious.
Mm.
If the lawmakers they want to be breaking the law, then they are releasing spirit of violence over the country. I'm a religious person. They're releasing spirit of violence over the country.
Mm.
Because when we're talking about the law, that people should be law abiding in the country, and those who makes the law will be breaking the law. Then what are we having? We should see the country going to be lawless because that's where it should begin.
Mm.
So if the lawmakers will not be holding the law, then that means this country here, I'm sorry to say, but
the controversial part about the thing is that the majority bloc believe that they are going by the law. That's the controversial part of it. That what they think they are going by the law. Because in all of that dealing, you see them quoting their rules, quoting the constitution, and all of that. But that's what it is. Let's take the next caller. Good morning.
Good morning. Let me say good morning to my name is Robert Zelkowe, and I'm from a Weaver community.
Mm.
This morning, my attention has been drawn to the educational sector in our country. You know, it will be very much to hear that since the administration to DO and CEO to apply, and those individuals apply up to now, they are not yet come out to appoint people for that position, DO and CEO. So who will regulate, who will select those directors, for administrators, or public teachers within the public institution? So I think this medium to call on the education minister. He has better he can appoint DO and CEOs in order to get out straight in this country. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you. Good morning.
Only a pleasure. Good morning. And let me say good morning to the people's lawmaker on Musa Assembly. As usual, I'm following the show from District 4. And it's the voice I'm able to see him. Back from the onset, some of us will express serious disappointment in the removal of Honorable Fonati Kofa. But I've always said from the initial stage that Honorable Kofa, due to the level of conspiracy, he has been fighting a losing battle. And I think my thought is coming to fruition. For some of the people, the lawmakers from Honorable Kofa Black, to cross over to these people and fix their signature to that resume.
Alex Noah said, Representative Alex Noah said they were doing that to ensure that the people get a number and move to the main chamber.
So yesterday I interviewed Representative Matthew Joe. He said he along with other 6 lawmakers, they have when they have done recession to take their name from the listing. That so it's not possible that listing reach up to 50 or even 49.
Yeah, okay, so let's take this call.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Josephine Ben calling from GOE.
All right, go ahead. Let's hear you.
My question to all the history you people saying in studio there that this thing happened before. They have 2 speakers with 1 DJ in Nigeria.
You asking us?
1 speaker
with 2 DJ.
2 speaker, 1 DJ.
2 speakers, 1 DJ at the time. All these things were happening. They have 2 speakers with 1 DJ.
Well, maybe I don't know what you're trying to say, but are you referring to Representative Benson?
Yes. Talking about the one they elected yesterday. And one of them is still in power. Then they went and they put another person in power. They happened before, or they were only making noise, and somebody resigned. To my own understanding.
So they're making noise.
Now the new dynamics we're seeing, so that's why we are waiting for the Supreme Court.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you too. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Maka. Good morning to the people of Coffee. This is Ellis Momo. Yeah, let me weigh in this morning, Maka. I think I'm hearing other quoting the majority lawmaker, Joe from the majority bloc, quoting the outstanding rule. But let us remember that the Constitution of Liberia states in a quote, there is no sunset law within the Republic of Liberia that shall supersede the organic law of the land, which is the Constitution. Therefore, there is no law at the national legislature that shall supersede the Constitution of Liberia. Michael Thomas and others are making mistakes. They're leading our country into a better place. This is for Liberia. And to conclude, I always reminding Michael Thomas, because I live in District 4, that you will be rewarded for what you're doing to this district and the Republic. Thank you.
All right, let me just read what veteran journalist Johnson Pelletti has said. Pelletti, Paul Diaz was the first speaker of the People's Redemption Council in 1980. He became vice head of state in 1981 when vice head of state Thomas Wesson was executed. Jeffrey Batu succeeded Paul Diaz as the speaker.
Okay.
Yes. So why are you trying to take calls? I just received an email from veteran politician Tukwana Tipote. Yes, on the same block of this sort of. Yes, as you go there, we'll get to that shortly. Yeah, we got calls coming through 777-285-96. Go ahead and place in a call.
Yes, this one. Good morning. Good morning.
And my guy is quite frustrating and disheartening to the conflict this morning.
No, Abdullah, your line is very terrible.
Very.
You too, you can do that. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Morning, go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Hassan Suma. I'm calling from Shopee.
Your background is very bad.
Man, you don't do this to us, man. We'll let you go.
Good morning. Okay.
We're ready. Yeah?
So, I mean, all of you are trying to give me some kind of problem with my ears, so that I go to this other line. Good morning. Morning. Okay.
You have a two-tier resolution with two-tier majority. Because he signed and he returned his signature. The way the signature is there. And so they said that if you want to remove your signature, you have gone to section. You have gone to section and raise the issue. That's why even though I signed for I returned my signature, I open it on the record. But it didn't happen that way. You sound something you have small job. You have a man too much depending on you. You want your son to give you a face or something, you say this is what I'm talking about. Then you come back and say I didn't know that.
Where be prudent, the majority black going the main chambers and just make up the number and voting off.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Nothing will happen.
Yes, pick up
Good
that.
morning.
Yes, pick up Ghibli don't get your call.
Good morning.
Good morning, Maka.
Morning.
Yeah, thank you so much to you and O'Neill. You know, when you were giving out the information relative to the controversy at the House of Representatives, that have seen that text is now buttressed and supported by the veteran journalist P, because at the time, Honorable Nicholas Puria was a speaker, and according to the PRC government head of Samuel Doe, he said we're thinking over through and the K was saying right there. They appointed Nicholas as a vice president. So Nicholas was not in the controversial process. That was the thing I just wanted to do. And to make our pool almost there. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, thank you. Can I just
Okay, he's off the line. Oh no, back.
Council, you have to switch on your radio.
The council doing that.
Yeah.
Council will take on legal issue.
Council, are you still there?
Yeah.
Morning, Council. How are you?
My attention is drawn. First, let me say I'm sorry for leaving out you guys yesterday when we had this.
Oh, that Bono Bama? No, you think our men will get issue. Okay.
Okay.
My attention is drawn to the statements emanating from different actors that if we're not mindful, we're going to refer to 1989.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is troublesome, it's troubling. We want to call on the Ministry of Justice, and I've said it over time.
Mm-hmm.
The last time when there was this issue reported about budget faltering, budget tempering, we called on the Ministry of Justice to take siege of that subject matter, and I don't know what came out of that. No country can ever survive in this modern world without the adherence to rule of law. And we said that over time. Anybody making a reckless statement to endanger the state must be invited by the Ministry of Justice.
Yes.
There is no law that immunes any lawmaker. And I'm saying that I want to be on the record this morning. In the penal code of our country, there's a provision I may not be able to recall it vividly. That provision forbids any Liberian making reckless statement to endanger the peace of the country. So the Ministry of Justice need to take seat of these matters. And until the ministry can step up and rise up to the occasion, people will continue to make statements that will endanger our peace here. And I think with the episode taking place at the House of Representatives, that's why I'm calling for a complete reassessment of our rule of law system. We need a complete reassessment. What that means, if it means that we'll call for constitutional reform, we do it. Because my laws are confusing. For instance, the election of the speaker in the House.
Mm-hmm.
The Constitution provides that we have simple majority. That's all, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
But then when it comes to the removal, we say total majority. That's inconsistency. That's inconsistency. And you can see what been happening for the last 2 months. Our democracy is rotted because of simple interpretation of the rule. And that's why I'm happy that the matter has resurfaced at the Supreme Court.
Mm-hmm.
And our Supreme Court trusts the Chief Justice, the Associate Justices. They are one of the best. I mean, they constitute the best in the jurisdiction, even in West Africa. So I know they will bring finality to this subject matter, because we cannot sit by idly and see that house, because there's a lot that this new government has achieved. And we sit down here and then, this issue back and forth about majority block versus, the speaker block. So I'm on the side of the Supreme Court on this matter, and I think the Supreme Court has to bring finality to this matter in no time, so that at least we can salvage our democracy and begin to move on our development agenda. And that's why we have announced our candidacy to become the next president of the bar, so that we can overhaul the entire rural sector.
Okay. Thank you. So we have
Thank you, Council.
Thank you, Councilor Bono Vaman. Yes, so we have Representative Matthew Joe live on the line. Grand Basel, which district is there?
District 3.
The District 3 lawmaker, Matthew Joe. Good morning. Welcome to the Truth Breakfast Show.
Good morning, good news, and let me say good morning to your host, And let me also say good morning to the listeners in Radio Land. Olio, I basically called to make some clarity regarding listen to your show, and I got a call and said we sort of go back in session, and I was sending it to no, that's not a proceeding because we did not start in session. How can we go in session to resend? And even at the time, look, I was taking the senator, it was during the time of the break. The legislature was not in session. So that was also done, outside of our legislative practice. We were not in session. And so you cannot tell me, say, something that was not done in session, that was not on our agenda. Then you say, I'm going to go in session and do that. That was done outside of,
So what do you make of Representative Koga's statement that once you did not communicate officially, either with the blog, maybe through letter, it means that your signature remains legitimate?
We never have any agreement to say, okay, we'll go back to so what we did when we send our communication, we publish that. And that was public on the social media, and that was vividly seen by the public months ago before today, before the action yesterday. So they can't be coming on and say no and this and that. And our constitution also provide you are ready to associate to also this association. So they can't tell that we go to plenary, something that we're not doing in plenary. It was the coup that we were planning.
Representative Matthew Joe, there are some of your colleagues who have been called on the intervention of the president, President Boyka. You listen to an audio play during his 4-day working visit. He said, this is the regular thing, the number of things, legislative politics. So you listen up to the president.
Yeah, that is to show the involvement of the president in this whole matter. All along the executive have been denied, the president have been denied that he's not part of this, and what have you. The action that statement alone show that yes, indeed, the president is fully involved. And like you said, because the executive plan did, and this is why you said they even took our resources and budget vehicle yesterday. At the time, the action had not yet been taken, for Representative Kuhn. And those vehicles were parking outside, waiting for him. After that, there are illegal actions so that it can be used by him. Our state resources. So these things, it was planned by the executive, and the president is fully aware. So like you guys really say, we are waiting for the Supreme Court, because we are going through the legal proceeding.
Okay.
We believe that the Supreme Court will rule in our favor.
Uh-huh.
And when the Supreme Court rule in our favor, then what we're hearing from them, because there's a precedent case, like what we're hearing from them that happened to any store, if the Supreme Court rule in favor, but the guy at the time they respected the ruling of the Supreme Court, will not be surprised on that, because the government is known for they respecting the rule of law in this country.
What's happening in your chat room now? How do you referring to Richard Kuhn, Fanatic Kofa? What's happening in your chat room? I'm curious to know how are people referring to Richard Kuhn, Speaker Kuhn? What's happening in your chat room?
We only have one legitimate speaker in this country, and that speaker remains.
You don't go together in section, but you still have the chat room there. All 73 of yours are in the chat room. What's happening?
I was saying, we're only waiting for the ruling of the court, and when the court rule against our colleague, and they respect the ruling of the court, they will continue to discuss. There will be no peaceful session, because we already have the law on our side, and everywhere they say. We'll see now is where we will be even if in the John Chimon, the 27 will go there, and the speaker will have to preside, because that means the law are given all the authority, and that these guys should come back to the property, and when they refuse to come back to start off to get the speaker due process, and they refuse, because they are posting around that they respect the code. And the Liberian people know now that we have the law on our side, and what the people will say is what we will enforce.
Maybe I need to follow, as we take leave of you, Representative Joe. I need to follow some of the local dealers to you. Some of the papers are carrying Two speaker, one country. What's the other headline again for Alfonso Tue? I mean, there are several missed
One
headlines.
house, two speakers.
One house, two speakers. I mean, is it disturbing for our country?
Very much disturbing. I think, and like I said, under this regime, the government talk about, the rule of law,
In the arrest
the
agenda.
arrest agenda, the arrow. But we are not seeing this in this regime. The rule of law has been overlooked totally in our in this government. They respected, and violated. And so that's why the president wants to see happening in the country. So we have to speak up in the country. This I mean, I call it lawless, action will be taken.
Honorable Joe, having said that, I know that is the legal and political side of it, but the people side of it is that the budget is at stake, and your people in District 3, Grand Bassa County, are concerned when it pass so that workers can take pay, other things can be done. I know the law says if the budget is not passed on time, you can approve maybe I think 12% or whatever for the government to run. However, this this sometimes strangles the country.
Yeah, so you better said 1/12 of the budget can be moved by the executive to be carried on borrow and expenditure or to peace salary while the budget is being discussed in the legislature. So our people also concerned, even in my district this morning, everybody concerned, all the radio stations there, the people are not satisfied with the process, the way things were handled yesterday, the processes or the action of our Kuri with the executive that were taken yesterday. Our people are not, and everybody is telling all that we should follow this and reach to a logical conclusion so that the Nigerian people will know what the law, what interpretation they will take in this process.
As we take leave of you, Representative Joe, how many names you know this on our resolution? That resolution, so the social media carry 50 names have now signed for the removal of the speaker. How many names do you know of that you should be on it?
Originally, besides those of you who rescinded your signatures.
Well, originally you should have I call it when DJ Blue and that one of our Cody from Babudu went there, they should have 45.
45.
45.
Not 50.
Yeah. Not 50.
Okay.
Okay, Chief.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yes. Thank you, Representative Matthew Joe, Grand Bassa County. You could be on the line. Let's speak up Representative Musa Hassan Belete.
Okay,
yes,
also coming through.
Yes, he took to social media for his 15-minute podcast he did. Representative Belete, good morning. You're live on the Breakfast Show.
Good morning. Good morning to the people of Liberia.
Great. So we played an audio. You within your podcast on yesterday, you asked that the president should break silence on this. I don't know what you listening up to President Boyka. He says it's a non-legislative politics.
And people out of Liberia should not worry. The country has the ability to handle it.
Okay. So we'll go by that. That one there is I'm not reacting to that. So it means that the president is okay with the outcome of what his people are doing, and then that's fine.
So okay, before you move further, honorability, you mentioned yesterday in your podcast that you have not seen any sign that the president's hands are behind this thing. But with his statement now that people should not worry about what is happening back home. It is a normal political, legislative political fight that happened before and all of that. Are you changing your statement?
No, I haven't seen any evidence that, to say that doesn't mean that you are part of it. I will not hesitate to accuse the president if I'm finding evidence. I'm not afraid of the president. He's not responsible for me becoming a lawmaker. He's definitely not going to be responsible for me being re-elected. So I don't owe my being a representative to him. But that doesn't give me the right to accuse him unless I'm on evidence. So for me, that doesn't matter right now. What matters is our laws have been, flagrantly disregarded. We will stand up for it. what happened yesterday is simply not acceptable. It's not going to happen. The speaker is going to be the speaker. The people out there are the people whose government is managing this country. Whenever they choose to come to work, we will conduct the business of the Liberian people. The only thing I ask the Liberian people is not to generalize this whole thing and say we don't want to work.
Okay.
The 27, 28, 30 of us have been coming to work since January 15.
Okay.
People who have not come to work since January 15, they should be pointed out and stated. You don't want to remove, I mean, why would you want to remove someone and you can't face the person with a crime? Why would you want to do that? Why would you even want to I mean, the guys, they were so not smart. You signed the resolution. 5 budget say we will try our signature.
How many person names you on a resolution representability? How many names you? How many person the numbers? Because social media talks say 50 persons have not reached out. Yes, and
it is not true. Yesterday their section are only 41 person there. Go back to the video. That's why they rely on the that's why they rely on
the resolution
on the so-called list, and that's why they stop the name calling. Don't forget about that, because for a name to be called, you have to call person to your name to verify the authenticity of your signature. They aborted that as well. And secondly, the Constitution, Article 49 is very clear. The speaker is the speaker. If you want to remove him, you pass through the law to remove him. Nobody will do otherwise. You know, if this is what if this the government, the President Bola want to preside over, it's up to him. You know, but we are sitting down, we're waiting for the court, and the court cannot reverse itself on this case because it has ruled 3 times on this same issue. Edwin Snow, Anthony Genemo, and Alex Tyler. They're all record. If you want to remove the speaker, there is a way to remove the speaker. This kind of rebel rising and try to look around us, my people. 4, 5 different coups have taken place in West Africa. All of them generated from confusion in parliament. All of them. Go look at the history of this. Every one of the coups that are practically. Then you can use sense. And then we are saying that it's okay, it's normal parliamentary politics. It is dangerous. The law, I mean, just think about it, my brother. Today, we are talking about people coming to see the president. So if tomorrow, some people get vexed with the Supreme Court, the very people who went in at their place there, they get vexed with the Supreme Court, they sit in that same form and say, we hereby declare the Supreme Court impeached. What should we do as a country? Is this the kind of example we want to set? Change the constitution. You have the right to do that. You are parliamentarian. If you want to remove 49, change the constitution. But the constitution said to elect a man, simple majority. To remove him, it is written. Way before you started going to school, that was written in our law. You can't change it today.
I think they sell the headlines. I guess you have seen the newspaper headlines. 1 country, 2 speakers. I mean, the papers are all selling.
Business.
Well, Honorability, how much urgency do you expect the Supreme Court to attach to this matter?
The Supreme Court has a responsibility, and I keep hearing people that the court cannot intervene. That is ridiculous. Let me explain to you. The court intervened in the election, Liberty Party versus CDC. The court has always intervened in election. You know, every time the politics. Look, the Constitution did not say that the court has limits. The Constitution is very clear that everywhere there are 2 arguments on the interpretation of any law within our country. The final arbiter of the argument is the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court cannot and must not abdicate its responsibility, because the next option is chaos. I'm just telling you that no man has the power to go to Funatikova and say he will leave that place. The other people are telling you that they have a speaker. How do you think we're going to find that impact? The Constitution says if you get situation like this, somebody say I'm right and the other person is right. You Supreme Court should come and ask. Then you want to tell me about this is political. If it is political, then let them use the politics to influence the Supreme Court to say, Funatikova, you're wrong. The next day we'll go under their cover. It's not going to happen.
Is that going to happen? I mean, you close to Fonante. What sort of mood do you see look disturbing? Is he worried? Is he stressed up?
And what do we expect to see on Tuesday as a session day?
I'm only using this to call on, since the president of Liberia said you don't want to get involved, I'm using this to call on opposition leaders, specifically and especially former President George Weah, to say, look, the Liberian people made a decision and balanced power. The difference between winning and losing was around 20,000 votes. If you look at the configuration of that House of Representatives, the balance of power was determined by the outcome of the election. To use abnormal behavior to refresh the decision of the Liberian people, to change the will, and they have decided that Joseph Bola is the president and that we want a House of Representatives and a Senate that is balanced. To change that is you are looking for trouble. You are looking for trouble. If you want a speaker, the same way the Constitution says when you win, you become representative. I mean, it's the same law, it's the same book. Why will you accept some and refuse some? The Federal United Party that is in power today, we in the CPP, when United Party say, sign on the agreement to say we are in CPP and we cannot leave. We went to a Supreme Court. The Supreme Court said, anytime the man wants to leave, you have no power to stop him or her. That's how you know the party stood alone and won the election. Then you telling me today somebody signed a piece of paper. Then you say the person published, notified to say I'm not there again. Then you telling me say,
or a resolution, you calling piece of paper?
That's a piece of paper. And they have control. And if you have to sign one lease agreement and say 12 more and sign it, and then you go and change it and say 13 more, you can still come and say on that thing valid. The resolution that is signed that time on the 15th, it was resolution to remove political power and to call for audit and other things. This resolution, they remove audit and they added the dissolution of committee, which was not part of the original study. Then you still say, that is being dull. That is being unwise. I mean, you have altered the content of the document. And then you still saying the person who signed it agreed to sign it. And also the person said, I expected you to take my document that I signed to the chamber in front of the speaker so that he can answer to it and we can ask him to recuse himself. You said, no, I'll carry it this other place, whether you like it or not. Really?
Yeah, so before we take leave of you, we saw a communication from the Press and Public Affairs here recognizing the Kufa block. I mean, so on this matter, Liberians now so concerned what is happening at the 55th as we look ahead on Tuesday. Okay. Yes, yes. Sorry, we have to make you off the line. We thought you going back to your district setting. Yeah. I mean, the Press and Public Affairs have written asking the majority bloc to come to meet session. We're still recognizing the Kofa block. Yes. As
for me, but all those people in the place there with the employees, their actions don't bother me because I can understand, the history of that place. when people say one move the speaker, it's better the speaker will move. But they will get used to it otherwise. So I'm not worried about that. They will be fine. People with swift alliances. But what I can tell you, O'Neil,
Yeah.
that the abnormality of being lawless and removing a speaker outside the law will never happen in our country again. This is the last time it will ever happen. So Foneti Goba will be speaker, and I hope you are recording this statement.
You live? Go ahead.
Will be speaker. You will end his tenure as speaker.
Okay.
And everything that is happening now, the deceit and deception that is going on, where are everything? Where? And what you will, you know, if Foneti Goba wake up next year or December or January to say, you know what, I'm tired, I'm going. I want that right. But and also, you want to remove him, you spend 6 months attempting to remove. You could take time and get the number and can't be there and stay in front of you and say, Amen, it's time to go. The man will answer, and then the clerk will read your petition, and Koba will say, everything they put here that are true, you might want to prove here. And then from there, the judge will sit and say, where is your vote since you have heard from both sides? Well, I'm for or against. Finish. That's democracy.
Honorability.
Definition of due process.
Exactly. So, honorability, for me, my final question. I know you have been in the politics of Liberia for decades. However, being a direct player, being in the legislature, this is the first time. You saw Kofa even when he was deputy speaker, some of these very people were around him during the course of the election. He even reportedly supported some of these very people who are in the majority bloc today. Honorability, what new have you learned about Liberian politics from this saga?
Nothing. I know this is who we are, and the representation, the 73 people we have over there, they are a direct reflection of Liberia, the Liberia that you and myself are dealing with today. Anybody you see in our house is a reflection of the people who elected our president. That's science. Every leader is a reflection of the society they represent. The question I ask myself today, and I ask the Liberian people, to the current leadership of our country, is that what we deserve? If this is what you deserve, then keep them. If this is not what you deserve, you have a choice to make in the near future. But what is happening in that house, the deception, it make people sick to the stomach. You will sit with somebody today, and the person will tell you something like from 1 to 10, and the next day the person will be reading from 50 to 60. It's not easy, brother. Make you afraid to even bring somebody up to eat.
Okay, I'm listening to you can call by who say Bob Bounce, his new name is Bob Bounce, game change. Is it Liberia's bigger problem? Is that house? We are the problem. You agree with him? Bob Bounce, game change, he said his new name.
I told you that play was a crime scene. I told you everything. You know, look at what happened to that document. The people brought the resolution said they want audit. Last night yesterday they were reading it, you heard audits.
No, we heard about dissolution of committees.
Was it in the first one? That
no, the 6th count. I didn't see the point that talk about dissolving all the committees in the first one. Yeah.
And you heard about the audit when Honorable Young people read it. Yesterday there was no audit, and there was an addition of even the caption. The caption of the first one say a resolution to remove the speaker. The caption of yesterday say a resolution to remove the speaker and dissolve the committees. My brother, then you still claiming to signature. Is that how you happy? That is elementary sense. That one, all of us want to know it. That common sense there. That one is elementary, easy to know. When you must agree to sign a document, and will say this is a lease agreement for 5 years, my brother. When you go and put that this is a lease agreement for 5 years, 1 more, you have contaminated that document. Look at the bank. When you write your name on the signature, you go to the bank and you make small correction on the name. The bank will say, you got to initiate a check before we can cash it. This is common sense. They still sitting there and say the rule is sound so that
So this is the rumor that was going around that the speaker's block had a meeting recently and endorsed a decision that the speaker will resign and support you to run as speaker against whoever the majority block will put up. People are saying that you are furious that they did not give a space where there will be an organized election for new speaker. What do you say to that?
Let me speak to you in 2 terms. On this issue, Chief, you can speak for me. Have I been happy since the start of the thing?
Yeah.
Will there be a change or two? This I've been very unhappy with what has been going. You know about it. You know that I've called on your radio several times. I will go back to my post. I've not changed in all that I do. Yes, we were sitting down to say, let's consider the possibility of letting the speaker resign and putting up a candidate so that we can save our country from problem. We were talking to everybody, the gentlemen, where we are now. We have a responsibility to maintain law and order in our country. Look at the ECOWAS resolution. Look at everything we agreed in that ECOWAS document. Where we say the speaker, once he received the complaint, he will in his office, he will stay there and recuse himself. He will not even come in parliament. For that, Takeover accepted all of that. But guess what, Chief? The requirement to remove the speaker, they put the land for, they did not have it. All the disruption that is taking place around that notion. And they believe that they can disrupt the governance system, and then people will come and say, somehow we're not in that politics. My name is Musa Hassan Belete. I don't have maternity crisis. Nobody will force me to violate our law in this country. Nobody will do it. It's not acceptable. Funatikoba will be speaker until the right way. Yes, it's true. We sat down, we agree. We were running to get to the modality where we ask the speaker to stay aside. Look at the issue of the election, Chief. You read the so-called attendance list. You say that day you have 41 people present. What happened to the cardinal principle of notice? So if you're going to elect a speaker, you don't think that you will need a notice. You don't want to do due diligence to electoral people so that those who want to be speaker can have the chance to let the electoral people know that if I want to be speaker, this is my program. So that the people in their district can call their representative and say, vote for that man or vote for the other man because this man has a better program than this other man. Just because the party want to install a stooge and run this country a crown, and you expect us to take that, it will never happen.
Great. On the flip side, before we take leave of you, we saw another post. Meanwhile, yellow machines have arrived in Nima County. You want to talk about that? I want you to cool off a little bit.
That ain't one leg. That ain't one leg.
Yeah. Cool. You gotta cool off, man. For your BP go up.
and then once you go around, your women no way.
Yeah. There's yellow machine. Wait, hold on. District 7 Representative Musa Belete is taking development in District 5.
Yes, the district of the chairman of the majority black.
The majority black leader. Wait, hold on. Chairman, please hold on a little bit. Like sometimes like bro is like 5 and 6. You mean Musa Belete is taking development in Samuel Koka, the majority black leader district?
Yes, Koka is my friend.
Okay.
These people have been struggling for the last 60 years. They cannot move. They have no access to farm, land, everything. That place has been abundant, and now we have amassed all of the resources. Everything is ready. for the first time in the history of that district, the district will finally have a means to move around. And within 2 months, we will dedicate a bridge that will finally solve the people problem in District 5. And this is a commitment we made to the people of District 5 in Lepula. And I want to repeat, this was as a result of a personal and passionate appeal for Honorable Koga, who is a good friend of mine, and I accepted.
He basically he basically removed the speaker and you carry development in your district. I mean, I don't
see the connection.
Mm-hmm.
Our country is struggling. I would not allow myself to be a point of disunity in Nimba County. Nimba County has suffered too much for disunity. My colleagues and I don't see eye to eye on this issue, but we can see eye to eye on Nimba.
Very good.
I accept that.
Where?
And the people of Nimba will not suffer because of our political differences.
Wait, let me ask you this.
Yeah,
Eric Guti and Nimba. Let me ask you this, Musa. At the capital, you don't see something, but when you're coming to the county in Nimba, it's a different thing.
Correct. Nimba, we hold Nimba dearly. We have a very good chairman, the senior elder, our Senator Chris Y. Johnson, co-chair of our Semiana. We are doing very well. Not a single confusion has arisen from in that district. I won't keep it that way. So for me, the fact that the majority of them went on the side, I feel very bad about it because I know that they are on the wrong side, but I also respect their view, and I also believe that that should not be a reason for myself to have to make fuss. So we see each other, we laugh, we smile. Only yesterday I have not seen them, but I see them all the time. Saying they carry on their cool. I've not seen them.
Oh, you described the action yesterday at school?
We'll go to see John Sharp and sit down there and drink soft drink and talk. But I don't think anything personal. I don't think anything personal.
Okay. Chief, thank you.
Thanks so much for coming through this morning.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, this case, Musa is a different man.
Yeah, District 7.
Yeah.
Represent. I was just about to say, why you get so now when some issues unfold, why you can't forget about some of your promise?
Yeah.
Is there another promise that we close my eye?
Your name. Now we gotta hold on. Yes, you do suppose surely.
That's Nima there for you.
Nima is a different content. It's a different content, man.
Yeah. That was something we call it the Republic of Nimba.
We the Congo boys, the kind of thing. You move to the person in the Odu.
Congo people are gossiping already. So you have to take issue against each other.
No, man. Look, if you see the comments that are coming,
He said, Cosime, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
That stepson of Martin said that Harry shouldn't go. But if you see the messages that are coming in from Musa Ability, say Musa is a different kind of man. Because Koga is on removal of the speaker, right? And Musa is saying, let's go by the constitution, supporting what the speaker throughout from day one up to present. And he's carrying development in Koga's district. I mean, I'm seeing the comments coming back and forth here. Musa is a different kind of man. And people saying respect to you for such of taking politics out of this. Nimba is a one county and much love to you, Musa Ability. Keep showing the people of District 5, District 7, and I mean District so far you have cut across.
District 6, District 4, District 8, District 7, parts of small part of District now. You read District now, Google it.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought they were 10 the other we to District now, but they carrying it to the majority black chairman's district.
It mean a bluff water one way home.
Yeah, man. And when they here in town on the other side. Yeah.
But that's the issue of Musa too. Yeah, you carry the development district 9. Then the mail will remove time on the man. He carried the mail.
But
anyway.
But honorability is working according to how your request come. First come, first serve.
Okay.
Yeah. Our man can delay. He can be wearing a Ghanaian made proposal for you to file in a request. You know, you didn't get money to carry yellow machine in our district. For you to beg the man who get machine to carry in our district, you will not do it. Because he won't roll right on top of that. He won't turn right on top of that road there. He doesn't go away inside, so he doesn't care what happened to us. Inside district now.
Yeah,
my brother now. But in fact, traditionally, that is my uncle because my mother is from Swatu, right next door to Ta's hometown.
Okay.
Yeah, so
My boy.
yeah.
So, Councilor, tell Gogo to just send me a text and say thank you to Musa, but you officially respond on Tuesday. I tell Council, yeah, but what you go officially respond now? Before the by-election, Councilor Gongolo say he listen up to Musa ability, but he'll love to appear. Okay, we'll decide whether you'll come up.
But Councilor, you ain't carrying out the convention?
Man, in contesting.
No, they made a
former president.
Yeah, former president.
Abona Bama, you should be asking that one.
But you know, obviously, now we're going for the convention.
Yeah,
we're going for the bar convention in Nima.
Even
the president-elect of the Nima Bar Association said she knows that
you're going.
I'm going. Yes.
You're going.
Yes.
Don't go and make 1 week.
No, I'll be 1 week. I'll be 1 week. We'll edit the news on Sunday.
You're available. We calling you.
Wait, I'm looking for the name of the president.
Okay.
Of the Nima Bar. Be talking to me for him. If I want to remind her, I'll be in contact. You know that I'll be there.
Oh, that probably say Cyprian put that thing on True FM Nimba.
Yes, Maga is
Maga.
Don't
call me like 4 o'clock in the morning. Say let's go to Nimba. I said no, I don't be ready. He said you should be ready anytime. No, but normally we'd have to arrange, you know.
Yeah.
But again, want to say thank you so much. Let's keep following. This country will not go down. We have better paths that we all experience. We can go back, all right? Let's respect the rule of law. Welcome back, His Excellency President Joseph Boyka. The statement for Boyka was probably we'll hear a fresh one before Monday. Yes. Let's go for sports. You still looking for the name of bar?
I'm fine.
Yes, man. Aim for the two. Yes. Yes. The council in there. Yeah. Close to 458 eligible voters for the National Bar Association. The election is on November 30th. Yes. Let's have sports. Naomi, thanks so much for your patience. Yes.
I'll bring it home. You must be aware.
You sure? You get it?
You must be
aware. What you go? No, but is that there?
Yeah, it's it.
So, what information you need?
The name of the president of the Nima Bar Association.
Yoko,
they were just here recently.
Okay. General Peledi also for that council.
Yeah.
Peledi, you can send it to Maka.
Yeah.
You'll not get it.
What's happening? I'm not talking about King Soft Drink yet. It should be here now.
Before bring us post, David Koti went on Tuesday. He bought King Surgery. You know, Kings have a promotion. When you buy the surgery, you open the tap,
you win things.
You win things, right? You say you won't win keke. Yeah. David Koti, the man bought 2 crates.
I can make it.
When you open it for the children, you say, drink it and give me the tap. I mean, the man, he didn't win though, because God saying let that kind of thing. Just give it and leave it. Leave the rest of it. But let's bring you sports. Yes, sports is up next, and 30 minutes up to 10 o'clock. This is the TBS 961, the heart and soul of Liberia. What's making news in the world of sports is a regular feature on the True Breakfast Show, yeah?
Yeah, but Councilor Kim Harris.
Okay.
Councilor Kim Harris, our name I'm looking for. Councilor will be.
Let me see your name.
Kim.
Councilor Kim Harris. That's a common name there.
Yeah, that's a very simple name.
That's a common name.
So Councilor Kim Harris.
Kim Harris.
President-elect of the Nimba local bar. I will be in Ghana for the convention. Kim Harris. She's a co-chair, also I think co-chair on the election committee of the bar.
Okay.
Yes.
Kim Harris.
She got a good portfolio.
The men doing electoral.
Yes. And Councilor Bono Obama, if you are following, just let Councilor Kim to know that I will be there for the bar's convention.
Yes, let's go for sports this morning. We'll be right back with King Dennis after sports. Oh,
why can Dennis give you a chance to?
Yeah, he's still talking. We'll do something. Now, good morning. Welcome to sport. Let's do this. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. The West of Liberia secretly arrived in Monrovia via Roberts International Airport after a tough journey to and from Algeria. It can be recalled the senior national team was defeated 5-1 in Algiers in the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations last encounter that witnessed the Lone Star earning her 2025 AFCON campaign at the bottom of Group H with 4 points. Since Coach Thomas Kojo's appointment as interim manager of the Lone Star, he has played 2 matches, one against Togo at the SKD Sports Complex and conceding to Algeria. Algeria defeated the red, white, and blue boys 3-0 at the SKD Sports Complex in the first leg. Equatorial Guinea defeated the Lone Star in the group back-to-back, while the Lone Star drew with Togo 1-0 in Lomé in the first leg. The points acquired were not enough to see the Lone Star participating in Africa's most prestigious sporting festival next year. Liberia last participated in the continent's biggest soccer showpiece in 2020. In 2002, there was a slap in the face of FC Fasio in round 6 of the Liberia Football Association First Division League as they settled for a 1-0 draw with struggling Global Farmer at the D12 Stadium. They were dethroned by LPRC orders from the top spot following the All Boys 3-1 away win against Shatta FC at the open air Nangsebido Sports Stadium in Kakatama Gibikante. FC Fasio now 6th second in the league law. Still out of the nation's capital, Kingsville FC recorded a 1-0 win over Mighty Barrow in Buchanan City, Grand Bassa County, while Heaven 11 was held to a 1-0 draw by newcomers Discouraged FC, who continued their impressive run of the 2024-5 league season. In Gannattsville, it was a historical win for Blackmare Warriors when they defeated Invincible 11 3-1 at the two-side fee. Still at a two-side B Mountain recorded a 3-2 victory over Shipping Boys of Leska in a 5-goal thriller on Wednesday evening to climb us out of the LFA First Division Round 6 matches. And Chelsea captain Reece James has suffered another setback after injury. A handspring in training, Blues manager Enzo Maresca has revealed. The 24-year-old missed a much of last season after undergoing handspring surgery, which was designed to help him overcome a series of injuries, but returned to action last month. Maresca played down concerns about a long-term layoff, but confirmed James will miss Saturday's match at Leicester's. The likes of Cole Palmer, Levi Correal, Wesley Fofana, Mauro Gusto, and Romeo Lavia are all available despite pulling out of international duty last week. But there's caution around Moises Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez, with Maresca saying his starting team will not be at 100% with those traveling for international duty in South America, completing just one training section on Friday before the match. James has suffered his 8th handspring injury in 4 years, according to transfer market data. He has suffered a further half-dozen injuries to his knee, thigh, and ankle, as well as an absence with illness. Upon his return against Liverpool in Ottawa, it had been 562 days since James last managed to play a full 90 minutes in the Premier League, with the subsequent match a week later at home to Newcastle, his first full match completed in well over a year. Since breaking into Chelsea's senior squad in the 2019-2020 season, James' best run of the matches is 6 achieved in May 2021. His most league starts is a single season in 25 matches, while last season he played just 482 minutes in total because of injury and 2 red cards. That's all for our sports desk.
No, I mean, don't go.
Don't
What
go.
the hell are you down? Where are you waiting for that?
What do you mean?
Close that secretly, right?
Let's
So,
hear it.
Hadi?
Actually, it wasn't publicized. Usually the RFA posts the activities of the Lone Star and our other leagues, but it has been a while now. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it. So when I heard about the wrap up the team, I said, okay, but then
It's
it
secretly,
is
right?
something that everybody needs to be in the know.
Yeah, the
So
national team is
I was
coming,
not
right?
in the I was not in the know, and you weren't in the know.
Yeah,
You think it is because they lost?
yeah.
It was it was actually a humiliating defeat to me, 5-1. But I cannot blame the coach. He just took over and he's trying to build a team. And we're wishing the best in the
You think that thing
process.
has
For
future,
how
right?
long will we continue
Pardon
to
me?
build teams, Naomi?
For how long?
Yeah, continue to build teams forever.
It requires patience. That's all. But we've been impatient over the years. And
Sister, let me tell you, I'm running out of patience.
so we'll continue to face problems.
All right, that'll be time.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Have a good weekend, man. Yeah,
Thank
nice
you.
headline. Secretly right.
Secretly right.
Secretly right.
That's not many again, rather now.
No, for us, well, look, we don't care. We don't think about what we will lose. There's something used to us. Right?
Somebody did a funny post there. I was looking at it, but hey, Naomi made a post that run away from me.
Right.
Man, that post,
Unbelievable, yeah.
they post too funny. But anyway,
Okay, let's play the most trending song right now in the city. Playing, you play. You can't be playing. I've been playing. Pause yours. Okay, I think I got it now. Yeah, I'll be playing. Difficulty to be playing. Difficulty. The time you are playing, it was CDs you're using or cassette. We're in a digital world now. Yeah, man.
Yeah, you see cassette.
When Patrick Okai then, Jonathan Polidino or journalists, the cassette will turn it, the rewind. Right? The world is upgrading. This artist is the most trending song right now with King Dennis. It's called Ear Show.
But so before we do that, yeah, I enjoyed it last night.
Ear Show. Yeah.
So before we just close,
I want to say something about the song.
I think we are going to the close of the show. We apologize that the Millennium Challenge scorecard.
The coach. Yes, on Monday.
Extensively on Monday.
Yeah, please forgive us, right? Yeah, that
we were carried away by the brouhaha at the legislature.
And Tewan Gongolo text 2 years spies the whole team of council Gongolo text.
Thank you.
Yes, please, thank you. The MCC scorecard, but this song, Roger Kun and I in the scene district, part of the scene Japan Freeway.
Roger Kun eating your show, it should allow you to eat your show.
So Saturday morning, normally I normally play along with Roger Kun Sajo every Saturday. So last night,
I want to practice midnight. That's not before. Don't make me come by in football. They used to call me Danny Alves.
But Musa Bedre left the game now. They're not playing.
They used to call me Danny Alves.
You go, you attack, but you not come back.
No.
You try. I swear. I swear you try it. No. You attack and you not come back.
Different league.
See this traffic judge, Castle Zuba. Who know Castle Zuba?
I know. Yeah.
They had a traffic code, right? The bar was playing the men dress, before they give the sharp mark can be easy. So I told somebody, I said, you put water oil around the feet. So anywhere the men for that, the men dress 4 boots, new one, everything. Castle, the men went attack, can't come back. The men will get out your father. No, but you see what I just said, stubborn small thing. But one thing, when you put the boy on his feet, you got good control. Musa ability then get good control, but the stamina part don't fall.
Well, I saw her to play.
No, you got very good control. On a very serious though. But the stamina part is not there. Yeah, in there. But let's play this song. So we told Rachel Kun, man, don't dance. Yes, our just right. There are some era now we can drop our journalistic mode. Yes, I mean we're regular, man. We can be regular. Yes, human being, man. And I going, I say, Bo. You say you been dealing with me on air, it's not an issue. That this year you now.
I'm speaking to you as one of your constituents.
Yeah, I'm speaking to you now. Yeah. If I even say, I said, Bo, now I will call you. I said, Bo, don't dance this song. And Bo took his came on too. When we see Bo around motorbike, go through the district, he get nothing. But let's drop this song. It's the most trending song that will come out. Give our passing comment this Friday morning. This is King Dennis, your show, DJ Summer.
And the back is telling me, we're not in competition.
We're not going to DJ Blue to play this song. Should we call Blue to drop this one? Yeah, Blue. DJ Blue.
Yeah, that Blue dropping, huh?
Another one. This is DJ Blue.
And the back is where we going, I know you're getting even you get it. So if you hear a show, and I mean show. If you hear a show, and I mean show. If you hear a show, and I mean show. I want to know how I tell you show. My money that I pray, that thing on my back. President Trevor, I'm able to share it, but the spirit of money. If I check in my hand, my story. If it's a way, I'm not checking on the I don't know movement level. You tell people is coming. But I know that they are not the square and not the second is coming. No, what is not good at women. My community, I don't come on and come out of what I do is a problem. So you are sure that it was out. You might be there and say, now where you come and you know, even though people in English are lying on me, and you know, people in the Lord.
Let me even show you where you governor of a CV.
Baby, show, allow me show.
Ima show, man.
King Dennis.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you, man. This is very creative. This is a hit song.
Yeah.
And yes, we are proud of you, man.
Ain't a DJ Blue man there? Shout out to DJ Blue right now. Yes, shout out.
So when DJ Blue playing his song, you say, shout out to Speaker Kofa, shout out to Speaker Kun.
Look, let me say this out. If Musa Belede is dedicating that bridging District 5 in Samakowa District, right?
Yes. I remember the time in Yaulepula.
Yes. We'll call Blue to do the music and drop it.
And drop it.
And
you show, let me Ima show. Yeah, allow me Ima show.
Ima show, man. You show, man. You a fuefe, man.
Yeah.
And you want to fuefe too, man.
Yeah, so in my parting comment now.
Yes.
Yeah, so in my parting comment, I know
now in your inaugural.
Yeah, now my induction speech.
I asked both. Last night I get both hat down. I said both wrote that thing, say, but man, like it. You know, speaker, I tell you what.
Anyway, the way the man started his speech there, he said, now that I am the speaker.
Correct. The whole parliament man last night we're on it.
Yes, so we're going into the weekend. I know it was a tense Thursday. Today is Friday. This is the last edition of the show. We want to say this to our fellow Liberians. No matter what we do, we've always said country first, and I think this is what it should be. We know the tension has been very high during the week, especially on Thursday. So as we go into the weekend, I want us to go to take a breathing space. Like Oni will say, breathe in, breathe out. Let's try to post maybe the legal issue about what has happened and stop beating what they call war drums. Let us stop talking about going back to 1998. Is it 98?
Yes.
No, 89. Let us stop talking about going back to 1989. Let us stop posting, especially those of you who are leaders. They call you leader not necessarily because you are representative, you are president, you are vice president, senator, or so. They call you leaders because a lot of people believe in you. Even if it is 10, 15, 20, 100, 1,000 persons who believe in you, you are leading people. You are a leader. So influential people, we should stop posting any comments that will harm the country. All we try to do, we say for the good of the country. So let us go this weekend. We should go to the pool, take pool bath. Let's go to the beaches, see nature, come back at fresh on Monday and start a new conversation about peace and stability. We can talk about the legal issues, but we should stop threatening our peace. It is because of peace that we are here. Even if we don't get money, say we peaceful. Friday come, we'll go, we'll start our late GB, drink our late soft drink, and we all are peaceful. It is better for us than for us to make statements that will make people to be running here to scatter around here. All of us know about refugees' life. You don't have rights. Sometimes in different countries, they will just come grab your tire to carry you to the barracks. You'll go brush. Nothing you do. Yeah. So all this kind of life, we don't want to go back to it.
Yes.
Let us solve this issue and live together as peaceful people. You see, representativeness, the people who in a thing, let a man there carry machine to Samuel Koga, the chairman of the majority block district, to go do development there. So it shows to you that what is happening. We talk about the leadership part of it, we talk about the politics part of it, but the peace and unity amongst us as Liberians should be meeting. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful weekend.
Great. So before I give my parting comment, I just get this from the Liberian Revenue Authority, our partner. Yes, the LRA recognition as highest contributor to the Big Mountain mining companies. Wow. Wow.
Mm.
Wow. Wow.
They say
Wow.
B
Wow.
Mountain is a high contributor.
Yeah, the taxpayers appreciation award will go to B Mountain as
Okay.
the highest.
Contributor.
Yes, in gold. Oh. What?
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah. At least
Yes, double.
we want take the budget to billion.
Yes,
So
a billion.
we appreciate B Mountain. We hope that Western Cluster and other companies can battle B Mountain for the
Yeah,
highest
so next year we'll
Yeah,
beat you.
next year. Yeah, you know,
The highest in gold.
now the competition we won.
Yes, recognition as highest contributor overall gold 2023 will taxpayers appreciation awards from the Liberia Revenue Authority, recognizing B Mountain as the highest in taxpayer. That's what it's a challenge. It's a challenge to you don't know them, you know, but this is
Go there.
what's that one? The bomb mines there.
China Union.
Yeah, again be highest. Anyway, but congratulations to B Mountain. Thank you so much for going for our weekend break. I love the weekend. You know why? The message limbs are all coming back. Yes, you know, the political scene, the social media has been heavily loaded with our ballot politics. You know,
exactly.
Welcome back, His Excellent President Boakai. Please take charge as president of the country. There are some underperforming ministers, director generals, you know, we're not working in the interest of your government. And there is no secret. Don't relent, suspend.
Government people like kickback, they need too much.
The kickbacks.
You put eyes down. These people like kickback too much.
Kickback.
Any small thing they do, some percentage should come back.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes, it's a sad thing. And one thing that I've observed, I want to get my fire extinguisher yesterday. Yeah.
Now, how fast extinguisher been you investigate Google kickback been?
Yeah, because what we have about the extinguisher, they put fire service flag on it.
They recommend a particular place that
yes, this is it. I paid for it yesterday. I paid the $25.
Then, how $25?
Yeah, how it
and you don't even know how to use the extinguisher.
I don't even know how to use it. The guy gave it to me. I don't even know how to use it. In the majority, I don't know how to use the fire extinguisher. So the fire service sticker is going on the fire extinguisher, right? So if John Brown have different extinguisher in a car, is that not for the safety for that car? Is it compel me to go and buy from fire service? Kickback.com. That's how we'll name Liberia very soon. Liberia will have a special website for kickbacks.
Kickback.com.
Kickback.com. Thank you so much. It's been wonderful serving breakfast since 7:30. We're gonna have our own personal life to go about this weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, we're Monday to Friday.
If I have the opportunity, say I'll go to the pool. And
I just won't go in the pool
and be in the water.
Yeah,
for like
I just stay in the water.
The water just wash away my stress. When I come back on Monday, I come fresh like a young baby.
Yes, and prepare for Tuesday at the Capitol.
Exactly.
Thank you, man. Joseph Scott Ben on camera. Maka Davis. My name is O'Neill. In the midst of all to the country first. Yes, Kamala Harris said that after conceding to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
God bless America and make the country great.
Exactly.
Yes. Have a blessed weekend. Bye bye.